Hello guys, I'm Tom, and today we're going to take a look at what the future predators are. One of the most terrifying creatures ever conceived by science fiction is the future predator. Beasts born not from magic or folklore, but from a chilling vision of Earth's evolutionary future. These monsters, introduced in the British series Primeval, represent a scenario in which humanity no longer exists and nature has shaped the ultimate predator. That's why in this video, I'll take you on a complete journey through the origin, history, and evolution of these terrifying creatures within the Primeval universe. We'll also explore their biology, behavior, abilities, weaknesses, and the mysterious background that surrounds them. To understand the magnitude of these monsters, we must first talk a bit about the world they inhabit. Primeval, which premiered in 2007, presents us with a fascinating premise: temporal anomalies, portals that connect different eras of time, appear unpredictably in our present, bringing with them all kinds of creatures from the past and the future. While dinosaurs and mammoths are part of the chaos, the most disturbing arrivals come from what lies ahead. Entities evolved after the fall of humanity, beings like the future predators, who dominate a desolate planet turned into their personal hunting ground. From their first appearance, these predators stand out due to their inhuman aggression and their adaptability. Although initially seen as isolated threats, it is later revealed that they are part of a future ecosystem where humans have vanished, and these creatures sit at the very top of the food chain. The most accepted theory suggests that they evolved from bats, which is confirmed through genetic analysis in the series. They possess traces of DNA similar to that of lions, but their closest ancestor is the Chiropteran. In the evolutionary process, they lost their wings and fur, but retained their echolocation system, making them flawless hunters in the dark. Throughout the series, the future predators are manipulated, controlled, and even bred by key characters like Helen Cutter and Oliver Leake. Later on, we discover that in alternate timelines, such as the one devastated by the New Dawn Project, these creatures not only survive, but adapt to extreme conditions like toxic storms and dead ecosystems. The reason? Their biology has been perfected by natural selection in a hostile world. Helen herself hints that the abuse of temporal anomalies may have been the trigger for their existence, suggesting that these monsters are a direct consequence of human mistakes. However, the true origin of the future predators is never definitively revealed, leaving a veil of mystery open to speculation. And now that we've thoroughly covered their history, I want to talk to you about the physical appearance of the future predators, what we know about their personality and behavior, and I'll explain their incredible known abilities and weaknesses. In their adult stage, the future predators reach an imposing height of approximately 2.5 meters and can weigh up to half a ton. Their posture resembles that of great apes, allowing them to stand upright for brief moments without relying on their front limbs. Equipped with extremely sharp claws and fangs, these beings can annihilate a prey with a single, precise movement. Lacking lips, a constant stream of saliva drips from their jaws, giving them an even more sinister appearance. What truly makes them lethal is their incredible speed, as they are capable of running up to 125 kilometers per hour, around 77 miles per hour, combining this with the ability to perform enormous leaps as long as a tennis court. Additionally, their agility allows them to climb trees, vertical walls, or any structure with chilling dexterity. They don't just hunt with force, but also with precision, acrobatics, and almost surgical efficiency. Although their build appears light, the predators possess considerable resilience. They are capable of withstanding gunfire without flinching. Bursts from automatic weapons barely manage to stun them for a few seconds, although a clean shot to the head remains fatal. Interestingly, although they survive encounters with armed humans, they can fall prey to attacks from other, equally or more powerful, Future creatures. One of their most disturbing features is their elongated skull, which houses a surprisingly advanced brain. Thanks to this, they demonstrate near-human intelligence. They are tactical hunters, adaptable, and capable of solving problems in adverse situations. They have no visible eyes, suggesting blindness, but they navigate using an extremely precise echolocation system. Their ears, located at the center of the head, allow them to detect the exact location of any sound. This system, however, is both a blessing and a curse. Certain frequencies can confuse or seriously weaken them. The young are smaller versions of the adults, with more wrinkled faces and a short protrusion instead of a tail, which develops over time. They emit high-pitched squeals when they feel threatened and produce sounds similar to a hyena's laugh during play. Their vocalizations change as they grow, gradually resembling the sound patterns of adults. These predators usually organize themselves into family structures. When a pair has offspring, the male stays behind to guard while the female goes out to hunt. They protect their nest, coordinate attacks, and execute group ambushes with terrifying precision. They are social and disciplined hunters, something unusual among fictional monsters. In an alternate timeline devastated by the failed New Dawn project, a mutated variant of these beings appears. Although physically similar, their skin looks paler and more deteriorated, and their bodies are thinner, affected by food scarcity. In this extreme future, cannibalism is a possibility, and their behavior becomes even more unpredictable. These mutants, despite appearing more clumsy in their movements, retain the original speed and display a more upright posture. They also rely on sonar for orientation, which makes them vulnerable to certain high-frequency sounds that can temporarily paralyze them. Despite a hostile environment and more evident disorganization, the mutated predators can still cooperate when facing a common enemy. Both they and their original counterparts are masters of stealth. Their camouflage ability makes them invisible assassins, capable of appearing just when you least expect it. Since their first appearance in Primeval, the future predators have left an indelible mark. Their design, abilities, and brutal efficiency cemented them as one of the most iconic, feared, and fascinating enemies in the entire series. Without a doubt, they are a perfect example of what science fiction can offer when speculative biology is combined with a well-executed narrative. And that's all for now about the terrifying and fascinating future predators, those lethal creatures that stole the spotlight from their very first appearances in Primeval. Their design, behavior, and brutal hunting efficiency have made them one of the most memorable monsters in the science fiction genre. Personally, I'm still amazed by how terrifying they can be without eyes, and how their echolocation system turns them into nearly perfect hunting machines. But now I want to know your opinion. Had you heard of the future predators before watching this video? What shocked you the most about these creatures? And if you ever came face to face with one, do you think you could survive? Leave your answers in the comments, and tell me which other movie or TV monster you'd like to see analyzed on this channel. Thanks for sticking with me until the end. If you enjoyed the video, share it with someone who loves terrifying creatures as much as you do. And of course, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you won't miss any of my new videos.